Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jun Shigang. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to our lecture. Before beginning the presentation, let me introduce you the structure of our presentation and the team members who will be guiding you through each section. First, introduction with me. Second, history of architecture with Eugene Zhou. Third, urban development sustainability with Seong Gang. Fourth, resource conservation with Choi-Min. Fifth, future prospect with Dong-Shin Ga. And last, conclusion with me again. Now, let's dig on it. Have you ever heard of the world of architecture? It's a transformative concept that combines the field of agriculture and architecture. This innovative approach aims to deal with some of the most pressing challenges over time, such as urbanization, food security, and environmental sustainability. As you can see on the chart, our global population, especially in urban areas, are expanding at an unprecedented rate. By 2050, it is estimated that nearly 70% of our global population will live in cities. This rapid urbanization presents significant challenges such as providing sufficient food and maintaining green areas within densely populated environment. Traditional agricultural methods, which rely on expanding of the land, are increasingly unsustainable within this urbanization. So we need some new approach to providing sufficient food. In the next few minutes, we will explore how this innovative approach can help us build more greener, healthier, and more resilient. And we will explore some of the benefit and its key component and real-world applications. By the end of the presentation, I hope you inspire with the potential of architecture to build a sustainable future for our next generation. Thank you, and let's start our journey to architecture with Eugene first.
I tell you about the history of architecture. Before I tell you about this, I explain the exact definition of agriculture and residence. Agriculture is the production of food materials, and residence is a shelter. Let's compare the past and present of residence and agriculture. In the past, residence and agriculture were in one place, but now they are separated as urbanization progresses. Next is the effect. In the past, we can live a healthy life through eco-friendly food materials and the environment. But now they have changed it artificially, so they have led to unhealthy life. Let's take the global population changes according to the degree of urbanization in this graph. The red represents the population changes of the city, and blue is towns and semi-dense areas, and green is rural areas. With urbanization, the population changes of the city is rapidly increasing to about 2.5 million people, but otherwise they are low. This problem of urbanization have caused bad eating habits, environmental pollution, and social issues. I explain the history of agriculture with Hallie Gordon Smith's interview. Hallie Gordon Smith is the founder and the president of agriculture. Agriculture was founded in 2011. He came up with the idea of farming in the city. His goal was to solve environment, social, economic issues. He wanted to study how to develop a flexible food system. During the study, an important group of people interested in agriculture appeared. So the company was founded and popularized. Next, Soyun explain the benefits of urban development sustainability.
Hi, I'm Sayonda. Next, we will explain benefits of urban development sustainability. In this part, we will mainly discuss urban agriculture, which is a key aspect of agriculture. The first effect of urban agriculture is reduction of urban heat island effect. The green spaces created by green farms help reduce the urban heat island effect. The second effect of urban agriculture is the reduction of transportation energy. Before delving this part, it's essential to understand the traditional agricultural system. Traditional agricultural system characterized by large-scale single-crop cultivation and an extensive transport network served to meet the demands for urban populations. As cities expand and populations increase, and so the demand for food naturally rises. So, urban agriculture, in this context, urban agriculture plays a role in reducing energy consumed to transport food. Therefore, urban agriculture proves to be more efficient than traditional approaches. The third effect of urban agriculture is the reduction of heavy rain in the city. The green infrastructure components of urban agriculture help alleviate the impact of heavy rain in the city. Urban agriculture absorbs carbon dioxide and pollutants, so improving urban environment. This is the fourth effect of urban agriculture. Next is we will briefly show the examples of urban agriculture. The first one is rooftop gardens. Rooftop gardens is utilize rooftops of tall buildings in urban areas to create green spaces. The second one is vertical farms. Vertically structured farm is one of the examples of urban agriculture that efficiently use limited urban areas. Next, we will show statistical data. This data shows the number of participants in urban agriculture. From 2017 to 2019, there was upward trend, followed by downward trend from 2019 to 2021. The trend has been rising again, indicating an expected increase in the number of participants in urban agriculture. Urban agriculture, so agriculture, constitutes environmentally efficient system. So, in conclusion, this leads to sustainable urban development. Next part is benefits to resource conservation of cherry.
From now on, I will introduce the second benefit of resource conservation. Energy efficiency in agriculture means using energy effectively and minimizing the impact on the environment. First, reduce heat transfer. Buildings should minimize heat transfer between outside and inside. Second, using renewable energy like solar and wind help with the energy use of building. Therefore, when choosing the resource, the first thing to do is use renewable resources. Trees, bamboo, and soybeans are example of the renewable resources often used. Second, use recycled materials. Recycled bottle or plastic or glass are often used as recycled materials. Third, use eco-friendly building materials. Eco-friendly building materials can include the bio-based materials or green concrete. Fourth, choose materials that are heat resistant to reduce the heat transfer. And insulation and high efficiency windows are example. In the graph, the gray parts shows the demands for insulation and blue part shows the demands for high efficiency window. You can see the demands for high efficiency windows and insulation are increased from 2015 to 2020 and is also expected to keep growing. Fifth, use of local resources. This can reduce energy use from transportation and help the local economy. Lastly, choose durable materials to expand the life of building and use a material that needs little maintenance to minimize resource use. By these things, we can conserve the resource. And for example, the city in Australia, Melbourne City Council House 2 was built using recycled material and insulation. As a result, carbon dioxide and electricity consumption and gas and water use have all decreases. First point, it has a insulation ceiling and natural cooling system. Second point, it has a system of collecting and reusing rainwater. Next, Dong-Shin will explain about future prospects.
I would like to discuss the future prospects, direction, and technological advancements of agriculture. This graph is greenhouse gases emission for the year 2021. The emissions are categorized into those generated during transition, industrial emission, transportation emission, building emission, overall livestock fisheries emission, and the other sources of emission. We can see here building
building greenhouse gases emissions are 7.4%. It may seem like a little amount, but total building greenhouse gases emission is 25,500,000 CO2 equivalent. To reduce this emission, agriculture is necessary. Through the following technologies, we can see evolving landscape of agriculture in the future and present. First, I would like to discuss building materials using renewable resources. Renewable resources are being developed. For example, there is a focus on wood polymer composite, which is highly durable, save energy, and extend the lifespan of buildings. The other examples are green concrete, recycled materials, and bio-based materials. Those are also be utilized in construction. So using these materials in the construction minimize the environment effect. Next, I'll talk about smart energy management system and renewable energy. We can look forward to future where buildings have smart energy management system connected with IoT. These technologies optimize the thermal environment of buildings, save the energy and provide convenience and safety for the people who inside the buildings. Using renewable energy can also reduce building power consumption and provide environmentally friendly electricity. Lastly, I'll talk about green space. For example of green space is a rooftop garden and city parks. Plants absorb the carbon and provide the oxygen. Eco-friendly building certification system bring architecture more real, like LEED Green Star. For the example of these prospects, green spaces of 종로투 태계로 LG Electronic headquarters, 7 buildings are plan of green spaces, and neighbor headquarters is certified LEED buildings. Next, Junjik will conclude our presentation.
As we have explored today, urbanization can cause a lot of problems, such as food security, pollution, or like urban heat island. But with the visionary approach, which is architecture, we cannot solve every problem, but we can solve the most pressing challenges like efficient space utilization, environmental sustainability, and enhance the urban living, and like food security. And also, this greenery thing can impact to mental health for the city dwellers. In the real life, like Pasona Urban Farm in Tokyo or the Bosco Verticale in Milan, is the great example of the architecture. If we build more greener and healthier, we can live in the more efficient way and give the bright future for our next generation. Thank you, and please let me know if you have any question, as I'm happy to answer it.
you.